Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by Winamp. Subscribe to the Daily GizWiz and all your favorite podcasts with the ultimate media player. Download it for free at winamp.com. Video bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by CacheFly at CacheFly.com. It's time for the Daily GizWiz with Mad's maddest writer, DeBartolo. This is episode 1228 for Wednesday, November 24th, 2010. The LightSpecs Reading Glasses. The Daily GizWiz is brought to you by MailRoute, a secure hosted service with enterprise-grade virus and spam filtering for companies of any size. For more information and to save 10%, visit mailroute.info.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Middle of the week, time for No Theme Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
I pressed the wrong button. Middle of the week, time for No Theme Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
I don't have a Wednesday song, really.
Theme-free day.
I could sing the Monday song over again.
No, it's Wednesday.
Theme-free Wednesday, the show you cannot hum.
There's no way.
The day when there's no
And
theme.
now, ladies and gentlemen, the star of our show, Nick DeBartolo.
Leo, sir, how are you?
Oh, just fantastic. Fantastic. How are you?
I forgot to ask. I saw one of your shows where you were looking at a new building.
Yes.
And that's very exciting. Yes. Have you started to move already?
Yeah, so we couldn't afford, we normally have lower thirds for the show. I can't get it over here. But
okay, for those who just have the audio version, Leo is holding a sign that says Daily GizWiz.
Yeah, we can no longer, because we're saving all our pennies for the new building, we no longer can afford the lower third graphics that we normally have on this show. So I'm just going to hold up a sign.
Yeah.
They'll say Daily GizWiz.
But now it seems like it's either going to be a new building for all of us or a trailer for you and Jen. Is that sort of the way?
That's the choice, Dick.
I vote for Daily GizWiz building.
We actually, this thing I'm holding, and it's for those who are listening at home, it's a 1.5 foot long placard with the word Daily and the word Giz and the word Wiz all painted in high quality black paint on it. And this would be suitable for, it's got two on the left and on the right, two openings, I guess you would call them, suitable for screws, so that you could mount this somewhere.
Like on a building.
Like if you had a building, you could mount it on the building and it would say Daily Giz. So this, I guess, now I don't know. We're waiting for a new sign because we ran out of room. But maybe if we get a new building, we don't need a new sign.
Oh, but the new building look amazing.
Did you see the pictures of the new building? Now, this is, by the way, Lisa's going to get mad at me for even breathing a word of this. So it's not a done deal yet. We haven't had, we're still negotiating. But we've run out of room here at the TWiT Cottage.
She already told me I have my own dressing room. What do you mean?
Well, you know how big this is? 10,000 square feet. So we are currently, here she comes.
I don't need a dressing room that big, Leo. You could make it smaller.
Yeah, I guess you have to tell everybody now about it.
I have to talk to you today about it after show.
After show, she has to talk to me. Should I? No. Should I stop talking about it?
No, you can talk about it.
I can continue to talk about it. That's good. What?
The broker just got back to me, and the numbers sound like they're.
She says the broker got back to us. The numbers sound good. So it's now it's moving more and more towards certainty.
Wow.
So the deal of this is. The deal of this is that this show is got the wrong number on it. That's the deal. I should go back to the printed thing, because apparently I put this is episode 1228.
It is 1228.
Can we just start over? No, what? It doesn't even say it. It says F. The whole thing is just falling apart. Never mind. Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Okay.
There I am.
Yeah.
I'm in the other box.
I
There we
can't reach over there.
Okay. Oh, you can.
So what was I saying? Oh,
You were
okay, the
saying
building.
that
I was going to show you the
it's
building.
another step forward.
So the building we're in right now, beautiful. I love this place. I started here 5 years ago in the little garret room, tiny little room upstairs, and slowly, as TWiT has expanded, we've moved into the rest of the cottage bit by bit till we have occupied the entire cottage, which is about 2,000 square feet total. Yeah. So it's just a little cottage, but it's beautiful. And you know what? One of the things I loved about it when I saw it is this beautiful redwood paneling. The ceilings are paneled. It's just gorgeous. But frankly, since I was here by myself, we have added, I think that we have 12 or 13 full-time employees. We've just run out of room. We're sitting in each other's laps.
You're tired of being in closets.
Lisa says,
you're worried about the harassment angle? Is that the problem?
She says she won't sit on my lap anymore. So we said, all right, we need to expand into a bigger building. And it just happens. It's just down the street, Dick. It's walking distance from here. A software company was in this beautiful old brick building. And they moved about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, and it's been vacant ever since. And I've been eyeing it, going, I like that building. Well, it's very affordable because, there's nobody been in there for 2 years. So I think we're going to take that over. Now, we won't move there right away. We're going to build a studio, build it out, and so forth. So we won't move for a while. But
exciting.
I think, we may now. So we're 2,000 square feet. This building is 10,000 square feet. And it's got a basement of 10,000 square feet. So we're actually getting 10 times the space.
Well, I could move the warehouse.
The warehouse you could put in the basement.
$350 a month.
That would be good for us. There we go. We're close to making the rent then on that. So no, it's neat. It's neat. It's not official. The problem with me is I'm a big fat blabbermouth, and I know. It's as soon as it was like even a possibility, it's like hey, guess what? We're moving. So yesterday we took the staff down to look at it, and everybody got all excited about it. And I think we're moving towards that. So I'll let you know. It won't be for a while, but it would be nice because we'll have to. I'm not going to build the same studio, but we'll build a nice studio, and there'll be a place for you. And I guess the point I'm saying is someday this placard.
Yes.
Will be in the trash because we won't need it anymore.
Yeah. No, pass it back over to me. Pass it through the.
You know what we're going to do?
Yeah.
We're going to take the sign, but we'll put it like somewhere because the building is so big, the sign will be dwarfed. I
need a bigger sign.
What we're gonna? I think I've got a plan for it. I haven't told Lisa this part, but I'm going to emblazon across the front of it, TWiT in big letters, and then in little tiny letters, featuring the Daily GizWiz, and there you go. This is it. That's a good idea. Yeah, we should keep the TWiT Cottage plaque just for history's sake. Yeah. Have you done a gadget?
Yeah, no, I haven't. But okay, this company, you probably will remember the name of this company and what they do.
Yes.
Panthavision.
Panthavision. With an H or with a P?
Panther, like the animal, vision.
Panthavision. Yeah. They do night vision glasses.
Exactly. Well, glasses that light up to read in the dark as opposed to like military night vision.
I actually love their stuff. Yeah.
All right. So, Leo, what they've done now is they've come out with a new line which they call LightSpecs, and as you remember, they were magnifying glasses with bolt-on battery compartments on the side. And
here, I'm going to turn off the lights so that you can turn them on. Let's see how that looks. Wait a minute.
I'll actually put them on.
Okay.
And show you what's changed about them. Let me just find the little switch here. Dun, 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 dun.
Kind of dark in here right now.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah. It's getting a little scary.
Okay, that one. And then they're actually separate.
And now there they are. Wow. Those are so bright. Those are amazing.
Not only are they amazingly bright, Leo, but they've gotten the electronics small enough that everything is just in the frame.
That's actually much
of the
better.
Glass.
Yeah.
The old
even
one
the
had
battery.
like a bolt-on battery compartment.
Right.
And these guys are really bright, really amazing. and each side has its own little on-off switch. Batteries are still replaceable. Mike Carter over there said that expect about 50 hours of burn life out of a set of batteries. And they make them in every magnification from 1.00 to 3.00. So you can get, 1.25, 1.50, all different magnifications.
People who aren't as old as we are don't understand that there are two factors that make it hard for us old people to read things like menus in restaurants. One, of course, is that they make the letters really small now. But two is that lighting has a lot to do with it. So if it's brightly lit, sometimes you can read smaller letters than you could read in a dim restaurant. That's why it's so hard in a restaurant. So this solves the problem from two different angles.
Absolutely. And also, if one person wants to read in bed and the other doesn't.
Oh, I'm going to get these for Jennifer.
Light can focus right on the page without needing any lamp. People turn on lamp lights and then they throw clothing over it.
Right.
They try and build a tent so that they're only reading. This is a really easy way. Also on airplanes where those dinky overhead lights are never focused right. You click on your light, it shines on the guy behind you on his snack table. So this way, and also what I use them for is, you're placing a wall switch or something. The light's right where you need it because any way you move your head, the light goes with it. So that they range from $25 to $30. They're called LightSpecs. And I called Mike. I said, Mike, I think the people at Foster Grant have ripped off your glasses because theirs look just like yours. And he said, oh, well, we build our glasses for them.
Oh.
So if you also see Foster Grant lighted magnifiers, it's probably the same product. And there's one place on the website, just kills me. They sell them for $24.99, and there's a big banner across the top of the website. Free shipping on anything, $25 and up.
One penny more.
You scoundrel. You
1 cent more. That's all I ask.
1 penny. Oh, so there you go. New from Pantavision.
By the way, iDoc Mark, who, as we mentioned yesterday, quit his job so as to harass us.
Yes, is he harassing us?
Yes, tells me that the problem that we older people face.
Oh, that's right.
Reading in the dark.
Advice from him. Is he still an eye doctor?
No, but he plays one on the GizWiz. He says that is called presbyopia. Presbyopia, which is Latin.
Don't bring religion into this.
It is Latin for old eyes. So, and the reason he says, now, if you're a photographer, this will make sense to you, that the reason that the brighter light helps is because when the light is brighter, your pupils get smaller, right? And your depth of field increases because you have a smaller f-stop. So that's why the dark light means you have limited depth of field. It's harder to focus. Oh, presbyopia. I wish he'd get a job.
Yeah, I know. He emails me 8 times a day. Is he going to read it today?
No, we're just teasing him. We love Mark. Mark Sekernig, eye doctor Mark from Syracuse, New York. And we do love having him here to nag us.
Yes.
Do we not?
Problem is he lives too close to me. He can ring my bell. And has.
And many times.
Here come the letters, those lovely letters. Here come the GizWiz letters now.
And this gentleman writes, he probably doesn't even know about the Daily GizWiz, but it's kind of interesting. He said, while doing some web searches online for Sylvania TV, I came across your show where you discussed halo light television sets.
Oh, yeah.
Not many people know what halo light was. Even older generations have no clue. I suppose you had to have one or seriously want one, as you did, to know what it is. Halo light, and I wanted one. My family wouldn't buy it. Halo light was an early black and white TV set where the frame around the picture tube had a slight glow when you turned it on. It was defeatable if you wanted it off. And the claim was that it reduced any eye. Oh, Mark is going to email us again because now we're talking about eyes again. It reduced the stress on your eyes because there was sort of a gradual darkening of the light from the room to halo light to the screen. He said, well, I have one now. I bought it 10 years ago. It was in bad shape. The funny thing is, it was the only thing that worked was the halo light. The rest of the TV was toast. Seriously. The power transformer caught fire the first time I applied the mains to it. Oh, he must be overseas. It caught fire when I applied the mains. After several weeks of work, I got it back in working order. I watched it for a while to make sure nothing was going to blow out anytime soon. And while doing so, I really never did notice if the bezel being lit up made it any easier to watch. As of late, it gets turned on just a minute or two to charge up the capacitors. It's been years since the back has been off, and it likely needs a lot of dust cleaned out before I can safely turn it on for any amount of time. Regards, Charlie Turhan, Trahan. We need a pronunciation from my
Your tutor is here. Yeah.
Trahan. Okay, so Charlie Trahan. Thank you.
He's good. I think you should keep him around. That's good.
Yeah, I think probably every Will you work for gadgets?
Sure.
Will you work for free gadgets?
Yeah.
I gave him a lanyard and a keychain, the standard GizWiz package,
Yeah.
and an autographed Mad magazine.
Wow.
So,
That's a good deal. Yeah.
yeah, it's enough swag for today.
Yes, indeed. My friend, before we go, I do want to mention MailRoute. Speaking of swag, mailroute.info. This is a great place to know about if you're trying to get rid of spam, and who isn't, and you're running your own server. You know, sometimes people will go out and they'll buy a fancy Barracuda box, something like that costs thousands of dollars, and frankly isn't easily upgraded. Why don't you use MailRoute? That's what I use. For 6 years, I've been using mailroute.info to kill the spam on my Leoville domain. Now, all my mail goes through there. Not just my mail, but my mom's, my sister's. Many of my friends use leoville.com as their email address. But I know that I am protecting them from spam and viruses with MailRoute. MailRoute, it's written by my friend Tom Johnson. Tom is a no newbie here. He wrote something called FrontBridge. Microsoft bought it. It's now called Microsoft Exchange Hosted Services. He knows email. And he created MailRoute for people who run their own hosting. You don't need it if you use Gmail. It's got pretty good email filtering. But if you've got your own servers, or you're running an Exchange server or something similar, this is a great solution. If you can change your MX record, that's all you need. Now, they'll help you do that, of course. But it's virus filtering, spam filtering, outbound smart host relaying, store and forward, and it's all very affordable. In fact, if you use mailroute.info as a website, you'll save 10% on your account for life. Sign up and try it free for 15 days, but I should warn you, if you do use their service for 15 days, you're going to get hooked, as I was for years, because it's so nice when the shouting, the spam, the junk just goes away. Mailroute.info. Try it today. I think you will like it. Dick, tomorrow it is Thanksgiving Day. Time for you to head to the kitchen, work on the pineapple upside down cake.
But yet I'll be here.
DAIL. Why? It's the Daily GizWiz. It's the Daily GizWiz. It's the Daily GizWiz.
It makes its own gravy.
Yeah.